Good day, ladies, gentlemen, good day, everyone. On this occasion, I am pleased and very honored to appreciate your efforts from your different busy schedules to be here. I appreciate everyone for their contributions, for the sponsorship, for the encouragement, both in heart and in deed, towards this event. The panelists, I sincerely appreciate you all. And to the speakers, I appreciate you. I cannot thank you enough. The effort of every team member, the logistic persons, cannot be too appreciated. Thank you, and many thanks to the sponsors, because without you, none of this can be done, really. 365 Club was poised to inspire, build, and prepare youth towards a more fulfilling 2020 and other years ahead. This conference is not for mediocres, and if by any chance you are here, that means you are not a mediocre. Congratulations.
Counting every day of the whole year. So I'm used to hearing people having resolutions for New Year's, year in, year out. And it's always, most of the time, it ends up like they do not meet the target. So I came up with the theme, 365, so that every day we know that every day of every year counts.
I think these are the youth that are very part of their culture. They don't know much about the cultural heritage of Yoruba people. And it is therefore important for our youth to blend our culture as in our dressing, food, festival and fashion with the important words that are daily dominating our interactions and social spheres. Prostrating, kneeling down, and looking down while talking to elders are part of our culture that are beautiful and should not be getting seen. Same goes to our dressing, which comes in different styles like Agada, Buba, Shapara, Danshiki, Dandogo, Fiba, Abiti Aja, and many others. Being respectful to elders, being cautious, being truthful, and generals are also very essential parts of our culture.
The truth is that many of us youths today run away from culture. The truth is that, just like one of the teachings we had, there's some heritage that we ought to be part of. There's some things that we ought to participate in. Talking about political aspect, educational aspect, entrepreneurial aspect, if we could embrace our culture and then put this thing we've learned or things we are exposed to into it, I believe that our business, our political career, or whatever we do will move forward, and then at the same time promoting our cultural heritage. I think we youth should embrace this and not because of a religion or something push away our cultural heritage, and the likes.
As a true son of the Yoruba land, one thing you try to preserve the name of your family, and one way of preserving your family's name is by all the time saying the fact and saying the truth. And another thing is that you will be mindful of what you do, of what you say, so that they will not refer to your family in a very bad way. Because Yoruba man a lot of humanity in one shape.
The youth, most of them has forgotten their traditional heritage and their customs. they call it taboo. But well, I won't say so. They need to move they need to remember their traditional heritage, move closer, and try as much as possible to let the whole world know that they are, if they are Yoruba man, and because of this and that, they should be able to identify with Yoruba tribe. They should try as much as possible to be putting on buba and shokoto with caps sometimes. Even they are going for official engagement also. It's not always putting on tie and suit always. And you know also that those things are not comfortable for us in this tropical country. So I would advise them to go back to their culture, exhibit the culture in terms of our discussions, exhibit the culture in terms of addressing, exhibit their culture in terms of their modes of life.
Into the political sphere. Although I'm not a politician, okay, I don't intend to be one, but I'm a leader. And being a leader, it means I am even more expected to do so much than those in political offices, because the people are those responsible for bringing people into political positions. So that's why I so much dwell on raising people, nurturing people that can function as leaders in their communities. Okay, and I've been doing that for years, right from when I was on campus. If you are still a college student or a university student and you are here, I want to challenge you that where you are at the moment is one of the greatest opportunities that you have to touch your world. So because my university, where I finished from, for instance, we have about 15,000 students, and if you're on campus and you can reach out to at least a good percentage of them, you can be sure building a platform is already ascertained. If it's a business you want to start, the best place to start is while you're on campus, so because you can be sure going out from there, you have a good platform. And the fear of I will lose my customers is no longer involved, because the internet has connected the world. I think that's pretty good for that.
Encouraging youth to be more committed, okay, to entrepreneurship and community development. Being an entrepreneur is a common word now. So, and most times people like the accolades to be called an entrepreneur without really doing the entrepreneurship thing. So now, an entrepreneur is simply a person who sees a problem, okay, and would not mind going after it to do something about it. That is risk taking, actually. So now, to be an entrepreneur means you have seen a problem and you have the wherewithal to do something about it. The wherewithal might not necessarily be money for start, okay, because most times there is an issue of money for start. But I always believe that intellectual capacity, okay, is very important when it comes to what you want to do for business. So if you have the right intellect, you have the right idea, and you can convince me as an investor that it's going to work, I can put my money into it. That is based on you convincing me that it can work, because I am a venture capitalist. Now, community development is as simple as talking to 1 or 2 persons in your environment and doing something about improving where you live. I don't like to see it as a global thing first, okay, as something that affects those around you. So once you start from you as an individual, then reach out to your family members, reach out to your next door neighbor. Then before you know it, you are spreading a flame that cannot be extinguished.
I was young, I had a dream to be my own boss and not to serve under anybody. And to some people around me then, they saw it as a dream that can never be fulfilled. I can tell you, up to now, I've never said that to anybody. I've never worked under anybody in my life. I've always been my own boss. I learned how to say sir in church. That's just the truth. I learned how to say sir in church. Because immediately I finished my school, I started a business. Most of you will not be able to sell couple. What I did was that now that there was a platform for me to succeed, I went to people that are doing business, that are selling cement. Okay, let me help you to sell, give me the cement, give me your own price.
let me find a customer and sell it to them and make my own profit. And now I remember then 2008, around April, the first money I had was 12,000 naira on a truck of cement. And I can remember that month I was able to sell like 5 trucks. So before 2010, the truth of the matter is that I was a millionaire, I have 2 cars, I was a big boy in town. That even I find it difficult to serve God. So because when you are in money as a young guy, you are not married, and our culture, the next thing is to prove that you have that money. And so I believe that if I can achieve that purpose, my dream, I believe anybody could. My mom wasn't born with a silver spoon, so I wasn't born with a plastic spoon. So I tried to look for an opportunity, and that is how I became an entrepreneur. And up to today, I still believe I'm still on the way.
First thing that we can do to encourage the youth is by speaking up. We must not keep quiet about it. For those of us that have already have the opportunity and that we are into it, we must encourage others. One of the reasons I venture into business is that I want to encourage young people, and I want to let them know that you don't need millions, because some people, they don't know that they can actually start with the little. You can see in the hand. Many of us we run after big phones. The phones that are in our hands, we can use it to start a business. I'm not saying that I also love a big phone, but I'm not saying that you can. But if your incomes cannot give you what you have in your hand, even if you want to get a big, there are a lot of things that you can do on your phone that you can get money. So number one thing is that we must not keep quiet. We must encourage them. Even no matter how we think that this person is a bad person, we should encourage them. I think that is the first thing that we can do. And in a little way, we can help people.
I'm not an entrepreneur, but I'm a socialpreneur, if you put it that way. Because what I do is more of NGO work. And I got into it because I saw a need. So not everybody might be able to start their own business, but that doesn't mean you are not needed. There's still a place for you. And for me, it was what was the problem as of the time where I was. I didn't get into sex education until I was serving NYC General Hospital Mania, and there was a young girl. She was just 9 years old, and she was assaulted. And the family really didn't know anything. They didn't know what to do. They had no idea. They didn't know the effect of sexual assault on the child. So that was where I got that drive to do what I'm doing today. Now, in the course of doing running an NGO, you get to learn some skills that would also be important in running business, because you have to learn how to network. You need to know how to assign funds, and you need to know how to properly maximize the little funds you have. So for me, it was getting into that space that I got to learn so many things. I got to learn about myself. I got to build skills as well. So you might not be an entrepreneur, but you have a place in planet Earth. And functioning in that space, you need skills. It's not just about talent. It's not because you just saw a need. There are some skills you need to learn. And I guess as we talk more, we'll talk about the skills as well.
One of the ways I believe that we can encourage the youth to engage in entrepreneurship is by giving them this opportunity going to their schools, going to where they are, starting from secondary school, people should go and talk to them about opportunities in their environment and how they can function. Also give them opportunities to learn from people who are doing it currently. So someone can give a child an opportunity to volunteer in their place, for example. In that place, they learn one or two skills, they decide if it's what they want to do, they decide all the opportunities they would like to engage in, and little by little you've sown that seed of entrepreneurship into them, and you sow that seed of leadership into them as well.
Okay, in appreciation of their consistent sponsorship through the year, because I've had about 6 events this year, and they've actually been very helpful. More than helpful, they've been sponsoring. We don't want to about this award actually. I have to just send a representative and all of that. And please, can we appreciate creatively as somebody will be taking the award for them. Okay, I think even the group can come around. Can we appreciate them and come around?
We have lots of confidence, but we appreciate your kindness. Thank you for the sacrifice. We want to present this to you, and we hope to have more partnership. Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah, this kind of a program should, if not annually, should be biannual, and it's because there are a lot of things that today we youth of this generation are actually exposed to. Let me put it the way, junks, things that are not actually helpful to us. We want to party, we want to do things that will not hurt to us but take away from us. But if we have something like this, we have knowledge to ourselves, and then we grow thereby promoting our tradition, promoting our culture, and at the same time adding values, to ourselves and to our immediate or extended environment.